Hello future engineers, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're still new to my channel and you like what I'm doing, please don't forget to share my videos to your friends and to your friends' friends. That's one way you can help me promote my channel to keep me going, inspired and refreshed. Now if you find my videos interesting and important to your studies, also please don't forget to subscribe. Analyze the frame shown by moment distribution method by determining the moments at all joints. E is constant. Remember that I already solved and presented the solution to this problem by slope deflection equations. So that's why I also constructed the shear and moment diagrams as well as I sketched the elastic curve. So that's why we want to solve just the moments to verify the answers. So this will be the deflected shape. Each column will have the same side sway displacement of delta. They only differ in the side sway moments. So A, E, and F are all fixed, so the distribution factor would be 0 as shown in the figure. So the stiffness, relative stiffness of AB is 1.5 over 5, so that would be 3 over 10. The relative stiffness of BC is 1 over 5. CE is 2 over 6 or 1/3, while CD is 1 over 8. And DF or FD is 1 over 4. So therefore, the distribution factor of BA is negative 3/10 divided by 3/10 plus 1/5, and that is negative 0.6. So this should be negative 0.4 distribution factor of BC. For CB, it is negative 1/5 divided by 1/5 plus 1/8 plus 1/3. So that's negative 24 over 79. So for CD, it is 1/8 divided by negative 1/8 divided by 1/5 plus 1/8 plus 1/3. So negative 15 over 79. Then for CE, negative 1/3 over quantity 1/5 plus 1/8 plus 1/3, negative 40 over 79. So take note that 24 plus 15 is 39 plus 40, so 79. So that's 6. DC is negative 1/8 over negative 1/8 plus 1/4, so negative 1/3. Therefore, for DF, that's negative 2/3. For the fixed end moments at A, negative W, negative 12, L square, 5 square divided by 30. So negative 12 times 5 square divided by 30, that would be negative 10. For BA, positive 12 times 5 square over 20, so that would be positive 15. For this member BC, negative 30 times 2 times 3 square over 5 square is negative 21.6. For CB, it's positive 30 times 3 times 2 square over 5 square. That's positive 14.4. For CD, negative W 15, L square 8 square over 12, negative 80. For DC by symmetry, positive 80. And for CE, no load, so no fixed moments, as well as for DF. So let's now distribute. So take note that the distribution factors of the lower supports 0. So don't mind, anyway, the distributed moment would be 0. So let's begin with joint B. Quantity 15 minus 21.6 times negative 0.6, or quantity 15 minus 21.6 times negative 0.4, so 2.640 lakh. Then the same quantity times negative 0.6, 3.960 lakh. Here, quantity 14.4 minus 80, Then times close quantity times negative 24 over 79, positive 19.929 lakh. Same quantity times negative 15 over 79, 12.456 lakh. Same quantity times negative 40 over 79, so 33.215 lakh. So let's have this in this direction. Then 80 times negative 1/3 is negative 26.667 lakh. 80 times negative 2/3, negative 53.333 lakh. Then let's carry over. So half of 0, distributed moment here is 0, so 0, 0 here. Half of 3.96 is 1.98. Half of 19.929 here. Half of 2.64 there, 1.32. Half of negative 26.667, negative 13.334. Half of 12.456, 6.228. Half of 33.215, so half of 0 is 0, so half of 33.215 here, 16.608, 0, so 0 here, half of negative 53.333, negative 26.666. Then let's proceed to this joint. 9.964 times negative 0.4, negative 3.986 lakh. 9.964 times negative 0.6, negative 5.978 lakh. Quantity 1.32 minus 13.334, close times negative 24.79, 3.65 lakh. Same quantity times negative 15 over 79, 2.281 lakh. Same quantity times negative 40 over 79, 6.083 lakh. 6.228 times negative 1/3, negative 2.076 lakh. 6.228 times negative 2/3, negative 4.152 lakh. Carry over, so 0 here, half of negative 5.978, negative 2.989, half of 3.65, half of negative 3.986 here, half of negative 2.076, half of 2.281, then 0, half of 6.083, 3.042, 0 here, half of negative 4.152, negative 2.076. 1.825 times negative 0.4, negative 0.73 lakh. 1.825 times negative 0.6, so negative 1.095 lakh. Quantity negative 1.993 minus 1.038, close times negative 24 over 79.921 lakh. Same quantity times negative 15 over 79.576 lakh. Same quantity times negative 40 over 79, 1.535 lakh. Then here 1.140 times negative 1/3, negative 0.38 lakh. 1.140 times negative 2/3, negative 0.760 lakh. Then carry over, so 0 here, half of negative 1.095, negative 0.548, half of 0.921, half of negative 0.73, half of negative 0.38, half of 0.576, then 0, half of 1.535, then 0 here, half of negative 0.76, negative 0.38, 0.46 times negative 0.4, lakh, negative 0.184, so lakh. 0.46 times negative 0.6, negative 0.276 lakh. Quantity negative 0.365 minus 0.190, close times negative 24 over 79, 0.169 lakh. Same quantity times negative 15 over 79, 0.105 lakh. Same quantity times negative 40 over 79, 0.281 lakh. 0.288 times negative 1/3, negative 0.096 lakh. 0.288 times negative 2/3, negative 0.192 lakh. So carry over 0 here, half of negative 0.276, negative 0.138, half of 0.169, half of negative 0.184, half of negative 0.096, so negative 0.048, half of 0.105, 0.052. Then 0 here, half of 0.281 here, 0.140. Then 0 here, half of negative 0.192, negative 0.096. 0.084 times negative 0.4 is negative 0.034. So I think we can lock this finally, double lock. 0.084 times negative 0.6, negative 0.050, lock, final lock. Quantity negative 0.092 minus 0.048, close, times negative 24 over 79, 0.043, lock, final lock. Then same quantity times negative 15 over 79, 0.027, lock, final lock. Then same quantity times negative 40 over 79, 0.071, lock, final lock. 0.052 times negative 1/3, negative 0.017, lock, final lock. 0.052 times negative 2/3, negative 0.035, lock, final lock. So half of negative 0.05 is negative 0.025, lock, final lock. Half of 0.071, half of negative 0.035, negative 0.018, lock, final lock. Half of 0.071 is 0.036, I think. So anyway, let's add these moments. That's negative 11.720. Here it's 11.561. So here negative 11.561. Adding these moments, 37.982. These moments here, it's negative 79.165. These moments here, 41.185. So half of 0.071, 0.036, lock, final lock. So adding these moments here, first this moment, so 58.472. Then here negative 58.472. Here 20.594. Then adding these moments, negative 29.236. So these are the moments in the first phase. Second phase would be moments due to side sway. So let's set up moment AB due to side sway is equal to negative 6 EI 1.5 delta over 5 square. So it is equal to negative 9 delta over 25. Moment CE or moment EC, clockwise rotation. So negative 6 times 2 delta over 6 square. Simplifying, it's negative delta over 3. Moment DF or FD is negative 6, EI is 1, delta over 4 square, L square is 4 square. So it is negative 3 delta over 8. The LCD of the denominator should be 25 times 3 times 8 or 2 cube. So that would be 600, and 600 is very large, which will make the side sway moment very high. So let's reduce that 600 to 100. So multiplying this by 100, this is negative, and treating delta equal to 1. This is equal to negative 36 kilonewton meter. Here, multiply by 100. This is negative 33.333 kilonewton meter. Then 3/8 times 100, negative 37.5 kilonewton meter. Then for the equation, VA plus V sub E plus V sub F plus 1/2 of 5 times 12 equals 0. Summation versus X. So these are the reactions, assuming that the moments are all clockwise. So V sub A plus V sub E plus V sub F equal plus 1/2 of 5 times 12 equals 0. So simplifying, Take note that VA, so we have also MBA here. So summation moment at B, treating this as a free body, so V sub A times 5 plus half, 1/2 of 5 times 12, moment arm 5/3 equals MAB plus MBA. So take note that if we isolate AB, then there is MBA, which is assumed to be clockwise also for simplicity. So simplifying, V sub A is 1/5 of quantity MAB plus MBA minus 10. Then V sub E is 1/6 of MEC plus MCE, while V sub F is treating DF as a free body. There is MDF, which is clockwise also. V sub F times 4 equals MFD plus MDF. So V sub F is 1/4 of quantity MDF plus MFD plus MDF. So substitute into this equation. So we have 1/5 of quantity MAB plus MBA minus 10 plus 1/6 of quantity MEC plus MCE plus 1/4 of quantity MFD plus MDF. So take note that this is by experience. Transpose negative 10 to the right, so this becomes negative 20. The LCD of 5, 6, and 4 is 2 square 8, 2 square 4 times 3, 12 times 5, 60. So multiplying everything by 60. Take note, this is negative 30 plus 10, so negative 20. So 60 times negative 20 is negative 1,200 at the right side. So this becomes 12 quantity MAB plus MBA plus 10 quantity MEC plus MCE plus 15 quantity MFD plus MDF equals negative 1,200. So let's have this as our working equation on the next slide. So from the preceding slides, so this is now our frame with the corresponding distribution factors. And this is the working equation that we should find the moments at A, B, B, C. We should set up, this is the setup equation in order to solve for R. So let's have the second phase. Remember the side swing moment for AB is negative 36. For CA or EC, negative 33.333. And for DF, FD, negative 37.5. So that's it for this BC, CD, no side sway. It remains horizontal. So let's distribute. So this is 0. So we don't touch this. That's 0 always. Same is so with this, 0. So negative 36 times negative 0.6 is 0.21, 21.6. So lack. Negative 36 times negative 0.4, 14.4 lakh. Negative 33.33 times negative 40 over 79 is 16.877 lakh. Negative 33.333 times negative 24 over 79, 10.126 lakh. Then negative 33.333 times negative 15 over 79, 6.329 lakh. Negative 37.5 times negative 2/3, positive 25 lakh. Then negative 37.5 times negative 1/3, 12.5 lakh. So carry over. So half of 0, distributed moment 0, so 0 here. Half of 21.6 is 10.8. Half of 10.126 here. Half of 14.4 here. Half of 12.5 here. Half of 6.329 here. Then 0, half of 25, 12 point, half of 16.8, it's 877, so 0 here, because this moment distributed times 0 is 0, so 0, half of 0, 0 here. 16.877, half of that is 8.438. Then 0 here, half of 25, 12.5. 5.063 times negative 0.4, negative 2.025 lakh. 5.063 times negative 0.6, negative 3.038 lakh. Quantity 7.2 plus 6.25, close times negative 24 over 79, negative 4.086 lakh. Same quantity times negative 15 over 79, negative 2.554 lakh. Same quantity times negative 40 over 79, negative 6.810 lakh. Negative 3.164 times negative 1/3, negative 1.055 lakh. 3.164 times negative 2/3, negative 2.109 lakh. Then carry over 0 here, half of negative 3.038, negative 1.15, negative 1.519, half of negative 4.086, half of negative 2.025, half of negative 1.055, half of negative 2.554, then 0 here, half of negative 6.810, 0 here, half of negative 2.109, then negative 2.043 times negative 0.4, 0.817 lakh. Negative 2.043 times negative 0.6, 1.226 lakh. Quantity negative 1.012 minus 0.128, 0.528, close times negative 24 over 79, 0.468 lakh. Same quantity times negative 15 over 79, 0.292 lakh. Same quantity times negative 40 over 79, 0.780 lakh. Negative 1.277 times negative 1/3, 0.426 lakh. Negative 1.277 times negative 2/3, 0.851 lakh. Carry over, so 0 here, half of 1.226, 0.613, half of 0.468 here, 0.234, half of 0.817 here, half of 0.426 here, half of 0.292 here, 0, half of 0.78, 0.39, 0 here, half of 8.851, 0.426. So 0.234 times negative 0.4, negative 0.094 lakh. 0.234 times negative 0.6, 0.140 lakh. 0.408 times quantity 0.408 plus 2 plus 0.213, close times negative 24 over 79, negative 0.189 lakh. Same quantity times negative 15 over 79, negative 0.118 lakh. Same quantity times negative 40 over 79, negative 0.314 lakh. Then 0.146 times negative 1/3, negative 0.049 lakh. Same 0.146 times negative 2/3, negative 0.097 lakh. Carry over, so 0 here, half of negative 0.14 is negative 0.070. Half of negative 0.189, half of negative 0.094, negative 0.047, half of negative 0.049, half of negative 0.118, then 0 here, half of negative 0.314, 0 here, half of negative 0.097. So negative 0.094 times negative 0.4, 0.038. Let's lock it finally. That's small moment. Negative 0.094 times negative 0.6, 0.056. Lock, final lock. Quantity negative 0.047 minus 0.024, close, times negative 24 over 79, 0.022, lock, final lock. Same quantity times negative 15 over 79, put the value here, 0.013, lock, final lock. Same quantity times negative 40 over 79, 0.036, lock, final lock. Negative 0.059 times negative 1/3, 0.02, lock, final lock. Negative 0.059 times negative 2/3, 0.039, lock, final lock. So half of 0.056, 0.028, lock, final lock. 0, so half of 0.036, 0.018, lock, final lock. Half of 0.039, 0.020, lock, final lock. So adding the moments here, negative 26.148, adding these moments, negative 16.296. These moments here adding, so it should be positive 16.296. Adding these moments, 12.890. Adding these moments, 9.873. Adding these moments, negative 22.764. Adding these moments, negative 28.049. Adding these moments, 13.816. Adding these moments, it should be negative 13.816. Adding these moments, negative 25.656. So these are the moments in the second phase. So moment AB is moment in the first phase minus 36.148 R. So moment in the first phase was negative 11.72, then minus 26.148 R. Moment BA is equal to 11.561 minus 16.296 R. Moment EC 20.594 minus 28.049 R. Moment CE, moment in the first phase, 41.185, then minus 22.764 R. Moment FD, moment in the first phase, negative 29.236, then minus 25.656 R. This one. Moment DF, moment in the first phase, negative 58.472, then minus 13.816 R. Then substitute into this working equation, 12 times MAB, 12 times negative 11.72 minus 26.14648 R, plus 12 times MBA, 12 times quantity 11.561 minus 16.296 R, plus 10 times MEC, 10 times quantity 20.594 minus 28.049 R, plus 10 times MCE, 10 times quantity 41.185 minus 22.764 R, plus 15 times quantity negative 29.236 minus 25.656 R, plus 15 times quantity negative 58.472 minus 13.816 R, then equals negative 1,200. So combining the constants and the terms with R in the left side, so we have equals negative 1,200 rather. So negative 699.738 minus 1609.538 R equals negative 1200. Solving for R is 0.310811. Then MAB is negative 11.72 minus 26.148 times 0.310811. So moment AB is equal to negative 19.847 kilonewton meter. MBA 11.561 minus 16.296 times 0.310811. So MBA is equal to 6.496 kilonewton meter. So that means MBC is negative 6.496 kilonewton meter. Then MCB is moment in the first phase, 37.982 plus 12.890 of 0.310811. Moment CB is equal to 41.988 kilonewton meter. Moment, this is CD, moment in the first phase, negative 79.165 plus 9.873 of 0.310811. Moment CD is equal to negative 76.096 kilonewton meter. Moment CE is 41.185 minus 22.764 times 0.310811. So moment CE is equal to 34.110 kilonewton meter. Moment EC is equal to 20.594 minus 20.049 of 0.310811. Moment EC is 11.876 kilonewton meter. Then moment moment DF is equal to negative 58.472 minus 13.816 of 0.310811. Moment DF is equal to negative 62.766 kilonewton meter. So therefore, moment DC is positive 62.766 kilonewton meter. Finally, moment FD is negative 29.236 minus 25.656 of 0.310811. Moment FD is negative 37.210 kilonewton meter. So that's it for this problem.